If it's in Hampton Roads, it's on the Hampton Roads Show.
Welcome to the Hampton Roads Show. Our live audience today is from Suffolk Humane Society. Coming up a little later, we'll get the details on a weekend adopt-a-thon that's fun for the whole family.
They would clap, but we'd have cats all over the studio.
That's
They'd
right.
hold them with both hands. All right, over in the kitchen today, one cool cat, Chef Chris Hill from the Bachelor Kitchen is back to share a couple of easy, delicious recipes perfect for Christmas morning.
And in this morning's I Am Hampton Roads, you'll meet a volunteer with the Salvation Army who for the last 15 years has donated his time to help make the holidays bright for hundreds of families in Hampton Roads.
Good for him. And the holiday hustle is in high gear. Our organizing whiz, Amy Volk, is here to share her daily to-dos and tasks to get you through Christmas and beyond. There's Amy. Good morning, Amy.
Wave, yeah.
12 days of tips.
12 days of tips. Do them all and everything will be just great, right?
Yeah.
Not one of those tips is going to be rake it all into a pile and set it
No,
on fire, which
it
is what I
is.
keep waiting for, but she's got actually ways that you can put your stuff away and
organize
not be stressed.
it. Hey, it's home for the holidays week here on the Hampton Roads Show. Not only are we celebrating what makes the holidays great, but one lucky family from right here in the Hampton Roads area is going to win that huge, great prize. It's a getaway. We're giving away the grand prize this week, valued at $6,000. We're going to tell you about that a little bit later coming up.
That's right. Christmas is just 10 days away, and of course, we'd like to thank our friends from Busch Gardens, Christmas Town, for making our studio look pretty darn amazing.
Yeah, so you've got a couple more days to check out Christmas Town. This is they put a small sample of what they've got going up there at Busch Gardens in our studio, but until December 31st, last day of the year, you can check it out too.
Yes, holidays. We're talking about all things holidays, our hot topics. We try to tie in at least one every morning. So this morning, we're just asking, it's pretty simple. We've talked about your favorite gifts, your favorite Christmas songs, your favorite Christmas movies, but there are people out there who have gotten a not-so-nice gift. What is the worst gift that you have received? Now, we don't want to name drop and get anybody in trouble, but,
right.
you know, we were reading a few comments before the show, and it's pretty interesting, some comments that people have, but think back, the worst gift that you've gotten.
Cash is not a bad gift.
I know, I think
You can never go wrong with cash.
Cash is not a bad thing.
Also helping you out by reminding you of all those people that might need a little extra tipping this holiday season
That's
too. But
right.
I don't know, worst gift, there's a couple that come to mind right away. Years and years and years ago, my grandmother bought my sister and I the Epple Lady. I'm sure she bought it off TV. That thing that is supposed to rip the hair out of your legs.
Sweet.
Yes.
How many times you use that?
One time for
One
about
time.
5 seconds. It was painful.
You didn't
Apple
re-gift
Lady?
it, did you?
I did not re-gift it. It just sat in the back of the
Re-gifting the
bathroom
Apple
closet
Lady.
forever. And then last year, we do it like a grab gift in my family, and my mom was the one who said, don't put no gags, just a little gift, you know, but no gag gifts. And she put in like the 5-pound Hershey bar and Yankees Monopoly. We're from Massachusetts. We're Red Sox fans, and she thought she put in Yankees Monopoly.
Yikes.
That's too gag
That's
worst
not
gift
Gift ever.
Yeah. Last year, I received my worst gift ever. And
What was
I
that?
told you about it. It was ice spikes.
Oh, right.
Ice clean.
Ice cleats. You go on the bottom of your feet for ice. And I was like, I don't think I'm ever going to use those around here. However, we had a big snowfall last year, but I didn't need them.
Look at me, I'm walking on the roof. That's when you like bust them out.
That was kind of odd.
I'm trying to, nothing comes to mind. Maybe it was just that bad that I just put it out of my memory. I don't
Come
know.
on.
I'm trying to think. I gave a gift to a friend. It was like a gag
Oh,
gift.
no.
Now we're getting
It was like
somewhere.
a gag gift. At my last station, there was this girl. I'm not going to say her name, but she would always eat food at the desk and leave the bowl there, dried up food, just nasty stuff.
Yuck.
And we would always tell her, we're like, come on, and we would always just joke with her. So we're like, you know what? So she had a bowl, she had some soup. It was dried out, just nasty. So we decided to wrap it totally nice. Like we were foofing it up. Like we had bows and everything on it. And she came in and she was like, oh, you got, like we were all playing it up. And she was like, what? And we were all standing around and she unwrapped it and opened it. And what was it? That little nasty dry
Got
bowl.
it. You got
Crusty
her.
soup. Do not cross.
She didn't leave a
carry
nasty
on.
bowl
No.
around.
How about that?
Ever again.
Our second hot topic, we're getting close to the end of the year, and there's a lot of end-of-the-year lists and things like
Yeah.
that coming out. A couple of magazine covers are really hot right now, especially Time Magazine. Time Magazine yesterday announced their Person of the Year. Kind of a surprise. It is the protester, because protesters have made such a big impact around the world this year with Occupy Wall Street and in Greece and so many other countries. The protester is the Person of the Year, which is kind of, I guess you could say, kind of controversial, especially the cover, because it almost looks like a terrorist. It's actually an LA woman who's been working in the LA Occupy movement out there. She was arrested twice. I think Time Magazine, more than anything, is saying, hey, this is more of an homage to First Amendment, freedom of speech, and freedom to gather peacefully, and making a change. So they're sort of saying, there it is, you can make a difference. One person can make a difference if you come in mass, and there is your Time cover. And there is hopefully a peaceful protest has made such a significant change. Well, there's one that's not. But
yeah, as we see, they're not all
throughout the world, protesting has made a difference.
And through this year, you remember just all the protests that were going on in all the different countries. So I guess it could be fitting.
So
I wish they picked one person.
Yeah,
but people went the other route. I have their covered there. They're doing their most intriguing people of the year. So they've got different, categories. They've got people, there's, Steve Jobs in the corner, that, are farewells, best fashion that we've seen, heroes, breakout stars, pictures of the year, and of course Will and Kate taking the center stage with the big photo in the middle. But we're actually going to be talking to the folks from People later on today about, what it takes to put together their best of 2011 edition.
You have to think back all those moments, even like when they do their covers, the sexiest man or the, 50 most beautiful people in the world. You just try to think, there's so many moments. Of course, the royal wedding is a big one that stands out. A lot of politics this year, with all the scandals going on is another one. You can't pinpoint one. What else they have in there? Oh, of course. Unfortunately, I'm sure the Kardashians made it, right?
I haven't flipped through there yet. They sent us some.
People Magazine and Kardashians, they have to be in every issue, right?
Oh, I like that picture of the
nice.
first family and their dog.
Where are the girls?
Obama.
Nice.
I don't know. He's cute.
We're talking about two different magazines. Time, a little more newsy, People, a little more entertainment based.
Yeah.
So you've got the protester on one, and you've got People on the other.
Yeah, I know this was kind of far away for you guys to get to see, but the folks from People probably will be sharing more photos with us a little later on in this show.
Nice.
All right, so let us know what you think. There's a couple ways you can get in touch with us, Facebook or Twitter. Let us know. We got a couple of neat hot topics. We want to know your worst gift ever. So bring it on.
What do you think of the Time cover and also the some of the intriguing people and events that you're remembering at the top of your list for 2011?
All right, we're going to kick Ariane out of here. Ariane, get on over to the kitchen with Chris Hill and
go cook.
Jeremy Wheeler, our Person of the Year here at WAVY.
Don't leave any dirty dishes around.
I'm nominating you for Person of the Year for the bow gun.
Yeah?
You invented the bow gun just here. Boom! On that present, the bow gun.
Yeah, I gotta copyright that, or no, patent it.
The bow gun.
Okay. The bow gun.
I thought you were saying bow gone, like poof, it's gone.
Yeah.
Bow
gun.
Bow
gun.
Gun.
Yes, the way he does his wraps his presents.
You say gun like you say gnocchi.
Really? Is it a Southern thing?
I don't know, maybe.
I don't know.
Had a weird day today.
You did already?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not even lunchtime. What are you doing?
Anything?
Easy
Did
now.
you notice anything about that shoe? Anything weird about that shoe? Notice it?
It's
not on
on
your
the
foot.
coffee
No?
table.
How about that shoe?
Oh, now you're talking.
Who hasn't done that?
It was in the dark. I was distracted. I was grabbing some stuff.
Attaboy, Jeremy. He's a trendsetter.
So,
I
man of the
think you
year.
can decide. Is this suit black? Is it brown? Is it black? Is it brown? I know what I'll do.
Yeah.
I'll wear one of these.
So, yeah.
Either way, they both need to
Geniuses,
shine.
think in a different fashion. So, I meant to do that. I meant to do that. All right, let's see if the weather is.
Jeremy. Jeremy.
It's yeah. Anyway, let's change the subject. Let's see what we got going on across the region today. Warm temperatures. I'll be walking in these shoes down the street. People looking at me outside, but I'm going to be outside because it's nice. 67 for a high. Got 60 for a high tomorrow. Got some showers possible. Then the temperature's going to drop tomorrow afternoon. And then Saturday, we've got temperatures in the upper 40s. So that's it. Big changes on the way. Highs near 50 Sunday and dry, and then start warming up a little bit early next week, back into the 50s. Okay, so here's the pop quiz for today. The first clue is this. Inland location. Two similar presidents, got something in common, has some black water nearby, and population 8,582. That was the 2010 census there. So I just want to be technically correct.
Okay.
So I put the exact number in there that I have. There you go.
All right, we're going to have to think about that one.
TheHamptonRoadshow.com. Go in there, submit your answer.
All right, if you need a little motivation to submit it, I'm actually wearing today's prize. It's a Bella Beads bracelet. That's cute. And it was an easy clasp. Unlike my other bracelet that I had to have Chris put on for me.
Very nice. And everyone who enters our daily pop quiz trivia this week will be entered to win the Home for the Holidays grand prize round trip airfare for 4 to the Orlando area, a hotel stay at the Marriott Orlando, and tickets to see the Blue Man Group. It's a prize valued at $6,000, and that will definitely not be your worst Christmas gift ever.
Yeah, beautiful prize.
No, definitely not. Hey, good morning. In the kitchen today with a familiar face to the show, Chef Chris Hill from the Bachelor Kitchen. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, what are we
Happy
making?
holidays.
I see breakfast now.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is nice.
I think everyone kind of focuses on dinner, but
Yeah.
my family, we always have a great time. Eat a big breakfast and wait till 7 or 8 o'clock at night, and then do the whole full spread later on.
Okay, what are we going to make?
We have a potato and leek casserole.
Okay.
Then we're going to throw some eggs in there with some sausage. It's really good. Then a little bit of cheese. Throw it in the oven, finish it off. We also have some dough over here.
Okay.
We're going to flatten that out and then top it with also some sausage, some onions, peppers, make it a little bit spicy.
Okay.
Roll that up and then cut that. It's going to be little pinwheels of sausage, almost like a little biscuit.
Oh, like a little biscuit of
Yeah.
heaven. Okay.
Us Southern kids, right?
Yeah. Hey, isn't the best thing about breakfast is that you can eat it in the morning, afternoon,
We had
dinner,
breakfast for dinner every Monday
right?
growing up.
Isn't
Yeah.
that awesome?
Absolutely.
Love it. Hey, what's the worst gift that you've ever gotten?
I
You
try
know,
and forget about
something
those. Block me out of my memory, you know?
Yeah, just block it out. All right, we're going to get started on this when we come back. Chef Chris Hill, thanks so much. Good to have you back.
Thanks for having me.
All right, well, from that fairy tale royal wedding to a Hollywood fashion face-off, it's been a banner year in entertainment. Coming up a little bit later, we'll get a sneak peek at the pages of People magazine's Best and Worst of 2011 special issue before it hits newsstands.
But first, they don't call him Angel Tree Andre for nothing. Coming up, you'll meet a longtime volunteer with the Salvation Army in this morning's I Am Hampton Roads.
Welcome back. Good morning. In the kitchen today with Chef Chris Hill from the Bachelor Kitchen, and today he's going to share us a couple of tasty and delicious recipes that are perfect for that Christmas morning breakfast, because when you get up, nothing like a good hearty breakfast after the holidays.
And we're all so busy with wrapping presents and unwrapping. There's stuff everywhere. This is something you can do ahead of time, make it really easy.
Okay.
Throw it in the oven.
Keep it simple, right?
That's right, yeah. And who doesn't love potatoes and hash browns, sausage, eggs, cheese?
I love it.
What I have here is some hash browns. They've been in there for about 4 minutes.
Okay.
They're getting a nice golden brown bottom on them.
You put some oil at the bottom or butter?
A little bit of,
Okay.
either one works.
Okay.
But once you put them in there, just let them be
All
on
right.
a medium-high heat for like 4 minutes. They're gonna get nice and crispy on the bottom.
Okay.
And then I already actually just now finished up some sausage. You can do it spicy if you want. I have just a pretty mild one so you can taste the flavors of everything else.
Okay.
That mixed in with some leeks, which is kind of like an onion.
Yeah.
They're really delicious. Just a little bit more mild. And
Okay,
then,
so you're putting this on the top before those have even browned on the
That's
other
right,
side.
yeah,
Okay,
it's got- it's
gotcha.
all in
like a
kinda-
little casserole.
yeah.
Gotcha.
And then I have like 10 eggs over here.
10 eggs?
I think that's 9. Let me crack one more.
Okay.
And then I have a half a cup of heavy whipping cream.
Okay.
So throw that in there.
So you're going to throw your little container away?
Hey, it's y'all's, right? So we're going to whip this stuff together.
Okay,
Then
that
we're
was a
gonna
half a cup of whipping cream.
Yep.
All right.
We're going to add a little bit of thyme,
Okay.
some cheese, like
Like a good little
good
helping of
couple
cheese.
pinches. Yeah, really however much you want. I have a cup right
Couple
here.
pinches, let's do a couple handfuls.
That's right.
All right,
Good
looks
little
good.
cheese. And then finish whisking this, and then we'll throw the egg mixture right on top, and then we're going
Okay.
to go in the oven 350 for about 15 minutes.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
Yeah.
How many, I mean, this just portion right here.
This is,
could
I mean,
feed
this
a
would
good-
feed
good amount
a
of
small
people.
army. Plus,
Yeah.
we have the other thing. I mean, we do this at my house growing up, and there's 4 kids plus my parents, and it keeps us pretty.
This seems like a
satisfied.
recipe that could never get old. In the
It
house.
doesn't. It doesn't. It's all those good things that, like, I grew up on. I think a lot of us did. So
Yeah.
it's fun and it's easy.
Comfort food, huh?
And you just throw it in 15 minutes, it's done.
So the consistency of that heavy whipping cream is kind of like gives it that casserole.
It's going to kind of bring it all together,
Okay.
add a little bit of richness to it.
All right.
Then we're just going to top this off a little more of the potatoes.
All right.
So when it's in the oven, at the very end, we're going to hit it on broil. So it's going to get that nice heat from the top, and it's going to crisp it up kind of like the ones on the bottom.
So you just crisp it on the bottom, put all your stuff on top, top it with that, and then put it in the oven like this.
That's right.
Make sure you have a pan that can go in the oven.
That's right. And don't forget that it's hot when you pull it out.
Yes. You can't just pull the
And a
handle
little bit of
out.
salt and pepper. Then we're going to get it right in the oven.
Okay.
350.
And too, probably you could put, some more vegetables in there.
Oh,
A
yeah.
lot of people
and
like maybe mushrooms.
that's why I love these
bell
recipes. You can use
pepper.
it really whatever you want. If you don't eat sausage, throw some turkey sausage in there.
Yeah.
Or if you're vegan, do whatever.
Okay.
We also over here
This
have
little
this
interesting
yeah.
deal. This is just what?
This is
a
like
can of
a
biscuits?
Pillsbury or any kind of dough that you would buy.
Yeah.
If you want to make it yourself, feel free, but we're all busy during the holidays. It's an easy way to get around and have to make it yourself.
Okay.
We're gonna open these.
All right, I'll switch.
We're gonna open these crescent rolls up. If you want, like, maybe chop these up.
Chop these? Okay.
Yeah. We have one shallot.
Finely chopped.
And then half of a bell pepper.
All right. You want me to chop the bell peppers?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Just yeah.
Gotcha. So you recommend doing this ahead of time?
Absolutely. There's no reason not to.
Maybe the night before?
Yeah, and then what you can really do is roll this whole thing up, which I'll show you in the next segment.
Okay.
And then
yeah, because we want to.
It will be, you can freeze, chill it overnight, and then just throw it in the oven when you're ready to roll.
And this is just what, like the crescent roll dough, or I guess you
exactly. Yeah, crescent roll. You just want to make sure that you tighten up all the seams so there aren't any holes.
Okay. Do you make this recipe a lot, both of these?
Yeah, actually, this is one I really grew up on.
Really?
One of my brother's best friends growing up, his mom made it, and he brought it back to our house. And then,
now, were you in the kitchen helping Mom cook and all that, or were you just too busy worrying about presents?
I think I was always the one in the kitchen, but I was always eating.
Yeah. Does your mom cook a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about your brothers?
Actually, all four of us work in restaurants right now.
Oh, really? Where are they at? Are they?
They're all in Atlanta.
Atlanta, gotcha.
Yeah.
That's right. That's where you're from.
So you have this here.
Okay.
Then we're gonna add this sausage, which we're gonna just place right on top.
Okay.
Evenly spread it throughout.
All right.
And then when you're done with all that stuff, we're gonna throw that on top.
Okay, so we'll leave a little bit. We'll leave this for our next segment so we can show folks how we put it all together. But the casserole, the oven was 350, 15 minutes. You said that's it.
Done deal. Yep.
And that's only like 6 ingredients. Not even that.
Oh yeah. Probably when we come back, we'll be ready.
All right, well, we have to wait to eat it till the end. I know. Maybe I can have a little taste ahead of time. I don't know. All right, Chris Hill, cool. Thank you so much. Now time to check in with the Buzz Center.
All right, thank you very much, Ariane and Chris. Now to Chris and Carrie in the Buzz.
In the Buzz. We are buzzing. We got a bunch of different topics today, of course. It's Christmas time, and we really like to know what was your best or worst gift you've ever received.
Yeah.
We've gone over the best. Today, we're going over the worst, and there's some bad ones in here.
All right, there are. Let's see. Mike B says, there's no such thing as the worst gift. I appreciate everything that someone has taken time out to give me. Someone else may see that gift at a later date, though. There's the catch.
Mike, but here's, there might not be a worse gift, but however, Ariane Dennison has one that's pretty bad. From my grandmother, may she rest in peace, I got garage sale underwear. They were clean, but you could tell they'd been through many washes. My mother told me to send a thank you card and politely ask her not to send garage sale undies again. Never got another gift from the woman, but she would send a nice card. Thanks, Mom. Yikes!
I don't think you bring it up. I think you say thanks, Grammy, and just keep it moving.
Well,
yeah.
I don't know.
And that is a
That's
terrible gift, though. I will give you that.
Marianne, you won. You won the worst gift ever.
All right, we were also asking for like memorable moments, interesting people, because we're going to be talking with People Magazine later today about their big events in entertainment. Chef Eddie Lee says one of the best experiences of 2011 being on the Hampton Road Show.
Oh, very nice.
It's true. He said the worst was 6 August 11. I have a feeling folks who know Chef Eddie Lee will know what he's talking about. He says we lost a lot of great men on that day, friends, family, and brothers. I think that was the SEAL helicopter crash. I know that a lot of local families were affected by that and got to meet some of those folks on Thanksgiving at Charlie's Run for the Fallen down in Sandbridge. They had all the photos of the special warfare community over the years, but 2011 there were just a ton of pictures there.
Let's take it the other direction. This was also the year that we got Osama bin Laden.
That's true.
So let's remember them and remember what they fight for.
Jessica Tilley said one of her worst gifts, and sometimes it comes down to who's giving it to you. She's got a handheld vacuum cleaner from her husband. I think she might have been hoping for a little romance there. They'd only been married 2 years, and she said he was so excited when she opened it, and then told me he figured if he got me a vacuum, maybe I would clean out my car once in a while. She said it wasn't very funny at the time, but they laugh about it now.
Nothing says I love you more than a vacuum.
Yeah.
Now get to work.
That's not true.
Gosh. I hope he learned.
Me too. All right, let's see what else we got here. Let's see. Virginia Jeffers says, no worst moments for 2011. That's great. She said, best when I finally got my old-fashioned penny loafers from Zappos. I wonder if Virginia got a one black and one brown one, like Jeremy Wheeler likes to dress, or if it was a matching pair.
It was very nice of Jeremy to share that with us.
I know, he's a trooper. All right, one of the best from Kimberly Moss says Chris Reckling, becoming co-host
Kim.
on Hampton Road.
We love Kim.
I'm glad that you introduced us to, I would say Kim is one of the more intriguing people that we've learned about this
Put
year.
her on the cover of Time magazine for all that she's done.
I don't know her, but I'm pretty sure she rocks.
Yeah,
Just
yeah, she
from what
does.
you've said. All right, that's right. David said what you said too. Best, our hometown-based seals getting bin Laden. Oh yeah.
Gotcha.
Good one. All right, keep your comments coming. We're going to talk about Time magazine in our next buzz segment.
That's right.
All right, well, they call him Angel Tree Andre, and for the last 15 years, Andre Smith clears his calendar for this very week and makes it his mission to volunteer his time at the Salvation Army's Christmas Depot. His selfless act every year is why he is this morning's I Am Hampton Roads.
You should get 2 female stockers. You just go over there and get 2 female stockers. It's true. I've been a volunteer for 15 years, and I got started when the command I was stationed at in the military we volunteered our time down here, came down for the first time, and found out what they were doing, and it was such a rewarding experience. I wanted to make sure that I was able to do it every year, and I was like, you know what, there's something I need to do every year, and found out that they were providing every year, so every year now I've volunteered since 1996. I've had a broken arm, my foot has been in the cast, I've actually had to do it, so it doesn't make a difference. As long as I'm able to be mobile and put those boxes in those cars, I'll be here. I can do everything else during the course of the year. I can work and do anything else. But I have to have those 2 weeks. It's just like this is my rejuvenation for the rest of the year. I look forward to those 2 weeks that, hey, I know we're going to get down here in the Salvation Army. How many times we got? We got 2 months. We got a month left. We got 3 weeks, 2 weeks. What's the date? What's the date? And it's always like, okay. And I come in and look at the process. All right, Monday, here we go. It's on process. So that's what you look forward to, and it's always rewarding to me. Just knowing that here we go. Now we get to serve, trying to figure out how many families we're going to help this year. And knowing that, okay, there's one less family that's not going to have to go without because they're able to be provided for. The clients come in, they get ready to shop for the toys. Their numbers called out with the Angel Tree boxes, which is the station I'm in charge of. So by the time they get through shopping for all their toys and getting all the goodies that they're going to get, they get down to me, and their box should be there sitting and waiting so that we can put the right box with the right clothes for the right children in there so that they can get in and out as quickly as possible so they can enjoy the rest of their day or do whatever else they have to do. To me, just watching the expression on their face, knowing that, okay, wow, my child got something that they wasn't expecting or they didn't know what they were going to get, and seeing that they actually did get something makes the biggest difference in the world. And just seeing the smile and the joy and the happiness that's there, that's what matters. When you see that kid who gets a bike that wasn't expecting one, or a bigger present, a train set in addition to the clothes because somebody else went out there and get it. I just sit there and look for those families like, okay, here they come. You want to see these boxes? They're like, oh my God, I got it. Yes. Somebody doing yes. And that is just so rewarding just to see that expression. It'll take me another 365 days. All I have to do is sit there and say, at the end of the week, I'm counting 358 more days till we get to do this again. That's how it goes. The first time I did it and watching the expression, when you see one person whose life you can change, no matter all the other people come in. There are many people's lives that you change, but that one person that takes you 365 days till you get to the next one, it'll last me a whole year. A smile from that one person that just overwhelms joy, they know they got something. That's what lasts you. And that's what you look forward to. And people sit there and say, I remember you. Yes, I'll be there. I want to be associated with Salvation Army because to me it's important. You can never believe this process. You have to come down and experience for yourself. It's something that will change your life. You'll never be the same as you do if you just come down there and volunteer one time and see how smoothly it runs and how giving it is and the joy that the people get out of this. Okay, she got a couple of boxes coming. My name is Andre Smith, and I am Hampton Roads.
Get this, 8,500 families are going to benefit from this year's Salvation Army Christmas Depot. 20,000 kids are going to get toys, stockings, and clothes, and 39,000 people will benefit from the Salvation Army's Christmas assistance programs. You can drop off toys at the Christmas Depot through Saturday. We're going to have a link on our website on how you can donate your time or money and where the Home Depot is located at in Virginia Beach.
Did you spot the Charity Bowl t-shirt?
I did see that. You know, you could put Andre's picture on the cover of Time magazine.
That's
Anyone who does volunteer work like that makes a difference.
And the greatest thing about him, he's very adamant. He clears his calendar literally for this week and I believe the next week off to go do that. And he's turned down a job before just to be there for that because that is so near and dear to his heart. And he's retired military as well also.
Good for you. I hope he has a great Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
All right, with 10 days until Christmas, the holiday hustle is in high gear.
All right, a little bit later, our organizing whiz, Amy Volk, shares her 12 days of Christmas, her daily to-dos and tasks that will keep your household organized through Christmas and beyond.
And don't forget about our pop quiz. You could win a Bella Beads $25 charms bracelet just by entering. You're eligible to win our Home for the Holidays grand prize getaway. Just log on to thehamptonroadshow.com, click on that pop quiz button on the top right-hand corner of the screen.
Welcome back to the Hampton Road Show. Our live audience today is from Suffolk Humane Society. They're here to tell us about a great holiday adopt-a-thon this weekend. This is Kay Hurley, Director of Community Outreach for Suffolk Humane Society, to tell us more about the holiday event. Kay, first of all, tell us about the event this weekend.
Well, we're going to have an event at the Chesapeake Square PetSmart, 11 till 3, Saturday and Sunday. We've themed it our holiday casual, come as you are. And so we're going to have cats on Saturday, cats and kittens, and on Sunday we're going to have cats, dogs, puppies, whatever we have available, and we work with animal control.
Now, you said whatever you have available because you just said that there might be a rooster.
We might, I'm not sure he's ready yet, but
Right.
we might have a rooster and possibly a pig, and those are through Suffolk Animal Control.
Right.
One exciting thing is that Mike Duman with Mike Duman Auto Sales is donating a refund of $50 for each animal that gets adopted, and we've set aside 5 of those refunds for Saturday and 5 for Sunday, so the first 5 who adopt on Saturday and Sunday can get a wonderful cat for what amounts to $10 and a wonderful dog for $25.
How many animals do you have, Kay?
That varies, and it may vary by Saturday,
Right.
depending on how many get adopted. We're anticipating at least 10 cats and kittens on Saturday, and I'm really not sure how many we'll have Sunday.
Right. I just want you to know we have 7 animals here in the audience, 6 kittens and 1 dog, and they are being really good.
They are. This is Cola. Cola is available at the North Suffolk PetSmart, where we have cats. We have cats here from the Chesapeake Square PetSmart. We have cats in foster care, and you can call our number 538-3030 for information about any of them. And we have Fu Manchu. It probably should be Sue Manchu, but she's a 6-year-old terrier mix, and she's available at Suffolk Animal Control.
All right, Kay, great stuff, and keep, good luck keeping these animals together because they've been really good so far. Holiday casual, come as you are, adopt-a-thon Saturday and Sunday, December 17th and 18th, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Chesapeake Square PetSmart, and you can find out more at www.suffolkhumanesociety.com. Happy holidays to you guys, and
Thank you.
have a good weekend.
We hope people will give them a happy holiday.
All right, Kardashian, Kutcher, Katie, it's been a busy year in entertainment. Up next, we're talking with the folks from People Magazine about the best and worst of 2011, the year in photos like this one of the Obamas. We'll also get the scoop on what's ahead in the new year for entertainment.
And we're going to check in with Chris Hill from the Bachelor Kitchen to see how we're doing on our delicious holiday breakfast. Plus, we have a cocktail that will be perfect for the post-present relaxing. Come back, stay with us.
Look at that happy face. There's a picture-perfect moment right there, and many picture-perfect moments from the year in entertainment have been captured in People Magazine, from Kate and William's fairy tale royal wedding to Kim Kardashian's 72-hour marriage. 2011's pop culture moments are plentiful and memorable. You can relive it all in People Magazine's Best and Worst of 2011 special double issue. It's hitting newsstands tomorrow, but we're giving you a sneak peek today, right now, with Joey Bartolomeo, senior writer for People Magazine. Joey, thanks for joining us. I can't imagine what it must be like for the staff to kind of narrow it down. Even though it is a double issue, a lot happened last year.
Absolutely. I mean, these are stories that really just captivated us all through the year. We've got our 25 most intriguing people, and as you mentioned, William and Kate, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, they're on our cover because their wedding was such a big event, and everyone is just fascinated by Kate and how she's adjusted so well to royal life.
Well, and there's an example too of one of the stories that not only has some of the great pictures, but the impact that these events have on our lives. How many people bought the knockoff versions of her engagement ring, her shoes, the dress where they announced their engagement. So you see that these are the stories that people really latched onto and were very, very excited about. Let's talk about some of the other pictures. The first couple, they posed for a great picture with their dog. So we've got, from ordinary people to, the first couple. So were people willing, these celebrities, were they willing to take part in the issue?
Yeah, we sat down with President Obama and the First Lady and talked to them about the year and what their lives have been like. It's obviously been a very challenging year for the president, and we talked to them about 2012 and the campaign. And it's very funny. He said that basically for his family going through another campaign with him, they get whatever they want.
Let's talk about the military, because everybody has such an appreciation for the military these days, as well they should. And I was so pleased to see one of the people on your cover, an Iraq War veteran that people know from Dancing with the Stars, and they know from his soap opera appearances, J.R. Martinez. Why is it important to have people like this in the issue as well, that are not necessarily pretty people? He's got his scars from war, but yet he's still a beautiful person.
Absolutely. I mean, he's an inspiration to everyone out there. I mean, just, how he's overcome, as you said, his war wounds, and he was out there on Dancing with the Stars. Everyone loved to watch him dance, and he said that people come up to him and say what an inspiration he is. And he said, even though he won the Mirror Ball trophy, he said hearing things like that, that's the real trophy for him.
What kind of impact do you think that this will have in the future when you have somebody like Adele, Voice of the Year? Is your hope that maybe readers who are not familiar with her, if there are any, will say, boy, I haven't heard her music, maybe I will go learn more?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there are people like Adele, Melissa McCarthy, stars who really broke out this year that maybe, if you haven't been paying attention, you can page through the magazine, find out who these people are, and we'll obviously be hearing more from them next year.
All right. Who do you think people will be most surprised to see in the magazine?
Oh, that's a tough one. I mean, there are so many people on there. It's really hard to choose. I think, there are interesting people like, Jerry Sandusky, not in there for the most positive of reasons, but someone who's on our most intriguing list because of what's going on with that. And so, we have a wide range of stories in there.
All right. Well, fortunately, Joey, as we mentioned, it is a double issue, so there's room for all of those intriguing people and events from entertainment and culture over the last year. Thanks for making time for us today. And again, the issue hits newsstands tomorrow. Thanks, Joey.
Thank you.
All right, a good moment here on the Hampton Road Show is what's happening right now in the kitchen with Chef Chris Hill from the Bachelor Kitchen. We have our breakfast potato casserole in the oven that we're going to check on here in just a sec. And then we're going to get started on our savory biscuit sausage roll.
Yeah, it's a little play on like a sausage biscuit.
Yeah, little pinwheels.
Yeah, well, during the break,
explain what you did. This was just basic crescent roll bread dough.
Right. One of the important things too is to keep it as cold as possible.
Okay.
You also want to try to handle it as little as possible.
Okay.
Which is why I also have some
flour on the
here
bottom.
to make sure that it doesn't stick.
And then you had some sausage that you just put on. We cut up some shallots and bell pepper.
And then we're going to roll it up and then throw some cheese on it while it's in the oven.
Okay.
It's going to melt right over it.
All right,
really good.
so we'll get you, you should use the entire can too as well. It's kind of like making cinnamon rolls, but that's a really good idea. You can put whatever you want in the dough.
Yeah, again, if you don't like sausage, if you'd rather do bacon or chicken or... Not gonna hurt my feelings one bit.
And like Chris said, this is something that you can definitely do the night before. Make sure you keep it chilled though.
Yeah, it's actually even better because when it's really cold, it slices a lot easier and you're not gonna end up losing anything.
Yeah, because we've had it sitting out here for just a little bit, but you can still get the idea of what's happening here.
So there you go, kind of like that.
And then are they gonna go in the pan?
Yep, they're gonna go in the pan if you want to put a little oil down there just so it don't stick.
Okay, how long does this need? Oh, I might want to take the lid off.
That a girl.
Nobody saw that. Okay.
It's going to take about 15 minutes also.
Okay.
When you see the bread starting to brown, the sausage will be done at the exact same time.
Okay.
And that's when you want to throw the cheese on, which will only take a minute.
All right. I did wash my hands for those of you that are at home.
Yeah, we're all about
what is she doing?
sanitation.
Okay. These little wheels.
Okay, if you want to finish that.
Good little finger food
then
here.
I'm going to go ahead and make a cocktail for us, and then we can check out the casserole.
This cocktail involves eggnog.
Eggnog.
For all you eggnog lovers out there.
So many people are so bored with eggnog.
Well, it's like seasonal. That was one of my pet peeves around the holidays, is that it's a seasonal drink. Like people who love eggnog, you can only get it around this time.
Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a martini, but you can take the same ingredients, put it on the stove and warm it up. It could be a nice little, almost kind of like a coffee drink, warm.
Okay.
So I have 4 ounces of eggnog. I have an ounce of Bailey's Irish cream.
Yeah, okay.
To keep things nice and rich. And I have 2 ounces of vanilla vodka.
Okay. Vanilla vodka.
Yeah.
All right.
Then we're just going to shake that up.
I think I need to make more room for these. I was just
Okay. Shake that
getting
up.
ahead of myself.
And we'll just strain it right into the martini glass.
And it's kind of a different twist on eggnog for some people who say that's too thick or
It's
I don't
something
like
great
it.
for,
Yeah.
It's something great for a cocktail party too, you know?
Yeah.
Instead of having a big bowl of eggnog where everybody has to
Spooning out of it. Make it fancy.
make a big batch of this, throw it in the fridge, and you just pour it right in.
Oh, and you know what you could do too? A lot of people, they see in the martini glasses what, like the syrup, the chocolate syrup.
Yeah, it's
kind of
chocolate
garnish.
syrup. I usually garnish with a little bit of nutmeg, or you can even do like a little bit of vanilla.
Okay. Oh, that sounds good. All right. So what's going on with you lately? Are you
Staying
been busy?
Heading home for Atlanta over the holidays
Yeah.
to hang out with my family, which I'm looking forward
Going
to.
back to the ATL, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, same old. Again,
Okay.
this is very hot.
Are you gonna make this when you go home?
My dad is.
Your dad is.
And the recipe is online now too.
Yes.
BachelorKitchen.com.
Okay. You can also go to thehamptonroadshow.com. We'll have this. Okay. Now this. What's going on
You
here?
ready? Hopefully it looks good. You ready?
Yeah. You do your thing. Whoa. Hey.
There we go,
Not
huh?
bad. Not bad. Wow. Shaking on. It's like a little.
There we go.
And that's it.
Yep.
Wow.
Nice and brown.
Okay. So I see why we browned it on the bottom and then
Exactly.
on the
So it's
top
nice and
you had to
crispy.
flip it over.
And it has nice consistency. You have a little bit of potatoes on the bottom, cheese throughout, the sausage.
Nice. Okay.
Then
Want to throw these in the oven?
Yep, 350 for about 15 minutes also. Again, when they start to look brown, that's when the sausage is done too.
Okay.
And they're gonna be really, really tasty.
Awesome. Yay. All right. Well, we're going to definitely have something to eat here at the end of the show.
That's
This
right.
is done. Our eggnog cocktail is done. And we're going to check on our little
We
pinwheels.
actually have breakfast for once, right?
We do. So excited because we're always getting dinner here, which we love, but it is nice to have breakfast here for the morning show. So, all right, Chris, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, you did a good job at that. That would have been on the floor at my house.
Yeah, he can cook for me
Well.
anytime. Good job, Chris. All right, still ahead on the Hampton Road Show, our organizing pro, Amy Volk, is here to share her 12 days of Christmas tips and tricks to stay organized through the holiday hustle and beyond. Back to the Hampton Road Show. Time to hit the buzz, and we've got some good topics for you today. Worst
fun.
Christmas gift
Oh,
ever.
these
And,
are great.
You know, we shared with you the used undies, and we got a couple of others
Yeah.
that are right there with it.
Oh, okay. Kitty Davis, she says, a broom and a tackle box from her ex-husband.
I wonder if there are any fish in that tackle box.
I don't know. Marsha Griggs says a neighbor gave her a calendar. Not bad,
Nice.
right? Which would have been great if it wasn't 5 years old. She says it was even re-gifted because the original giver signed it, and at least she didn't think of her enough to give her something. So here's the calendar. It's 5 years old, and it's
And
already
it's
signed
re-gifted.
from somebody else.
Oh, well. How about this? Daniel Prisnell, grandparents gave me life insurance when I was about 12 years old. Sucked then, but glad to have it now. Grandparents always thinking ahead.
Grandparents
so not
know
a bad
best.
gift.
Ashley Wright Cook, she says she got a used candle.
Well,
How are you going to give somebody a used candle?
well, you
How are you
know,
going to burn it halfway down and then gift that?
it's not a great gift, but if the lights are out and you don't have one,
Well, that's
you're glad
true.
to have it.
Amanda Galen says she hasn't received one yet. She says she'll keep us posted. And then we have someone on here that says their worst gift was a Christmas tie. They sold it on eBay.
Christmas tie.
Hey, if you can make some money off of the gift that you don't like, I'm sure if you don't like it, there's somebody in the entire
I'm
world
surprised
that will
nobody
want it.
said the Christmas sweater.
Yeah, someone gives you a Christmas
The
sweater.
Christmas sweater.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't know.
Some
All right.
good ones, some good ones. Also talking about magazines, Time Magazine, Person of the Year, getting some comments on that. What do you think? It's the person, it's kind of highlighting the protester, which
Right.
is the title. Richard Clayton says, I think the editors have gotten really lazy. The Person of the Year should be a person, not a group, not a fictional character, and not a mirror. Remember a few years ago when they named everyone Person of the Year? What a waste.
And Rob Garland says if it's going to be a group, at which point it should be Group of the Year, then it should be our nation's military, the men and women that serve this country so that members of Time Magazine and the rest of Americans can have their freedom. It's a cover of a complete waste of time, no pun intended. Yeah, the military. That would be a good Person of the Year.
Definitely
Why
would
not
be
do
military. You know, thank them for all that they do. So, really quick, Michelle says, did your life change any because of the choice for Person of the Year? She says, no, then who cares? It's unbelievable how much stake people put into a stupid magazine cover that has nothing to do with anything of importance. And that is why they are hot topics, and that
That's
is why
right.
we encourage healthy debate. We definitely want to hear everyone's comments and their takes on that for that one. And also, we just had the interview with People Magazine.
That's right.
Most best and worst moments of 2011.
Last year's Person of the Year for Time, Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
on our Facebook.
Okay, gotcha.
Hey,
Yeah,
thanks
that's a
for
big
giving
one.
us your comments.
All right, the Hampton Roadshow is trying to help you organize your life. Amy Volk with Simplified Living is here to help us manage our space and our stuff. Last time Amy was here, we talked about getting organized ahead of the holidays, but now, you know, that we're in the thick of it now, and she's got her 12 days of Christmas daily tips and to-dos to take you right through Christmas Eve.
Yeah, I created this 12 Days of Christmas because we know in our minds there's a lot to do.
Yes.
But then it's like, how do I break it down and actually get done while I'm still working, while the kids are still in school and all of that? So this started on Monday, so we're 9 days away from Christmas Eve. So
Okay.
from today forward, and all
We're
these
3 steps behind already.
But all of this will be available, and I kind of give you a day that you could do all of the, finish up everything on Christmas Eve. So let's start
Okay.
with today, which is day 9,
Yes.
away from Christmas Eve. And that is start wrapping a gift a day. This is assuming that you've done your bulk of your shopping. A gift a day, or do a little bit of wrapping every day.
Yeah.
This is a box that's already pre-made. Love that kind of wrapping.
Oh yeah, that looks pretty.
And you just slap something in there and put a bow on top.
And then store your extra
and store
bows
your
when
extra
Christmas
bows.
is over.
See, how handy is that?
Very.
So a little bit every single day, get your kids involved, but that starts today. Tomorrow, you're to buy stocking stuffers. Just go and buy them. Now, we get overboard on stocking stuffers, and we can tend to spend a lot of money on stocking stuffers. So go tomorrow, get a few. What you don't get, nobody needs.
Yeah.
Just let it be.
Stuff the bottom of the sock with tissue.
Yeah.
And then it will spill out the top.
And I was getting stockings out this year. I found a gift that was left in there from last
Really?
year, so it's regifting. So after tomorrow, we're into Saturday, and,
Okay.
and what I have you do over the weekend is make your baking list and go buy your supplies, and then either Saturday night or Sunday, Sunday's assignment is to bake. Bake as much as you can, and you're going to have Wednesday, day 3, to finish up the baking. That's kind of how I assigned it.
Okay.
But it gives you a timeline. The following day, you're going to start addressing Christmas cards. So either you go buy them or you have them made.
Mm-hmm.
Get your family involved. Even your little kids can put stamps on, can put stickers on, can put the cards in the envelopes. So that is the day 5 before Christmas is to start doing these and get most of them done.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're looking at the following week, and Tuesday is get your teacher gifts. So if you have kids in
right.
school, either go get the teacher gifts, because Wednesday is usually the last day before school, and get those bought and wrapped so that you can get them to school with the kids on Wednesday. If you don't have kids, then you can sort of play with, give yourself some extra time.
Well, like even something like the baking, people may say, oh, well, it's certainly not, you know, the last day, but you're saying Sunday is the last full day that you're going to have,
is,
you know, so you're thinking of chunks and matching up the task with the chunk of time.
Exactly.
And doing it, you know, what in your brain might be out of order,
Right.
because you need the chunk of time, and maybe that's going to happen 7 days out.
Exactly. And you know, those baked goods can stay
Yeah.
for all that time. So yeah, you're right. You're going to have a whole day to do that task. Because after Tuesday, Wednesday is to finish any baking that needs done, last minute
Yeah.
things, and any cards, because these cards can still get there on time if you get them out
Right.
Wednesday, Thursday morning.
Because
to
it
most
never
places.
fails. You think you're done, and then you receive a card, and you're like, oh my
Forgot
gosh, this
that
person, right?
person.
And you turn it right around.
So you'll have extra, and most of them are done at this point. So now we're down to day 2 before Christmas Eve.
Okay.
I know. And it is to go buy any food that you're making. So maybe you're going to make this great breakfast that Chris is making in the kitchen. Go get that stuff, or go get your Christmas dinner list. Begin prepping any dishes that you can ahead of time. And he's made some great things that we can do ahead of time over there.
Okay.
So that's day 2. We're down to the Friday before Christmas Eve. Finish wrapping any gifts, finish preparing any foods, and then I say relax, you know, get a glass of wine, have some music on, and then you still do have Saturday to kind of fudge with some of this stuff.
Things you forgot or things that just come up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Good
keeps you on
advice.
task.
If you want that list of the 12 days of Christmas, those organizing tips, we're going to link her information to our website at thehamptonroadshow.com.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amy.
You're welcome.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
She always has
All right.
great tips. I love it.
Great advice from Amy.
Jeremy.
Gotta be organized. Yeah,
Organize those shoes, buddy.
they were. You know,
That
I
is
even
the
put out the
funniest
2 black
thing.
ones last night, and then just this morning I was so cold for some reason. Our heat just didn't kick in right or something. And so I
I'm
got
not even going to lie. That
You're
happened to me
blaming it on the
before.
cold.
That happened
Yeah.
to me before, but that is just hilarious to see you walking through the door.
I think it looks cool. I might start a trend. You ever see the man with one red shoe? Anyway, let's take a look and see.
Yeah, the
Pop
other man
quiz.
with one shoe.
Yeah, there you go. Pop quiz for today. All right, There it is, pop quiz. Let's pull it out. Here we go. Inland location, 2 similar presidents, has some black water nearby, and population 8,582. That's 2010 census. So, what do you think on this one? What do you think? Terry, you got an idea on this one? Why don't you tell me? Chris, what do you think? I haven't been stumping you too much.
You have been stumping me lately.
2 similar presidents.
It upsets me when you do that.
They share a last name.
I don't know.
Busch.
2 of them had the same name of Franklin.
Franklin.
Yeah. Blackwater River, and then inland location. I guess I should have been a little specific. But that's the answer there. Franklin, Virginia.
Hey, well,
Well, you
today's
got us
winner is going to
Sorry.
receive this awesome Bella Beads 925 bracelet. If Carrie decides to give it up, she is rocking it. It's very cute and quaint.
It's
very
cute.
dainty.
And everyone who entered our daily pop quiz trivia today and all this week will be entered to win the Home for the Holidays grand prize, round-trip airfare for 4 to Orlando area, a hotel stay at the Marriott Orlando, and tickets to see the Blue Man Group. It's a prize valued at $6,000, and tomorrow is the last day you can enter. So go to the website and enter for that great prize.
We will announce the big winner on Monday.
Yep.
In the meantime, you guys want some breakfast?
Yes.
How
Yeah.
awesome is that?
Can we call it brunch?
Chef, yeah, brunch, yeah.
Let's
Chef
brunch it
Chris
up.
Hill in the kitchen. Let's roll. Welcome back. This breakfast, brunch, whatever you want to call it, it is delicious. Chef
Heavenly.
Chris Hill from the Bachelor Kitchen. This is very good.
Try it out on Christmas.
These little pinwheels, they just came out of the oven nice and hot.
It's like a little sausage biscuit counter, right?
And the eggnog
The
martini.
eggnog martini.
Delicious. And try it hot too. It's delicious hot.
Really?
Yep.
Really? Like if it's your grandmother or something, you know, who doesn't really.
The one who gave me the epilady.
Here you go, Grandma.
Get her back. Get her back.
After she gives you that, then give it to her. Your website again, if folks want to get in contact with you.
It's bachelorkitchen.com. I have a blog on there, recipes, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, so whenever you see on
Okay.
here, you can get on that. Also, we'll have the recipe on our website, thehamptonroadshow.com. But this is,
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
And what a well-behaved studio audience we had.
Yeah, the Suffolk Humane Society, they're having the casual adopt-a-thon this weekend, Saturday and Sunday at Chesapeake Square. You can have your picture taken with Santa with your pets on Saturday and Sunday. So going out and support Suffolk Humane Society. Thanks for coming out. Look how well-behaved
I know,
they
every
are.
single one of them. Sit and stay. All of them. All right, we're going to be back tomorrow with another show for you. Until then, you can log on to thehamptonroadshow.com for all of the information and segments that you saw today.
I want to thank Andre Smith for our feature this morning on I Am
yeah.
Hampton Roads. Tomorrow's Live Music Friday.
That's right.
We'll see you then.
See you guys.